All right, welcome everybody. We are just getting things set up here. Sorry, it's with all the weather on the East Coast, we got a lot of players playing remotely today, so it takes a little while to get them in. But we're getting ready to get hopefully set up here. And these kids dropped in 2 drops today. This is week 4 of the season. Hard to believe. It's all going really quickly. But here's our Bravo team. Our Bravo team is made up of Gav the Best, the Golden Reaper, and XP QWERTY. Let's go to our Charlie team here. All right, here you see our Charlie team. That is made up of the Blue Ninja, P-Dog, and Turtlefire. They're actually all remote today, so we won't have any stream from them. So let's go ahead and transition to our Delta team. Delta team is made up of Gathigan, Shark Doge Gamer, and Loot Reaper. And then finally, let's swap over to our Echo team here. Here we see our Echo team. So Echo team is made up of Max the T-Rex, Spavsky, and Foxy. So here we are, getting ready to drop in here. Everybody's getting ready for the battle bus. All right, so the name of the game is to, as best you can, try to stay alive as long as you can, and as well as get as many eliminations as you can get. The more eliminations, the more points. You get 1 point per elimination, and then the top 13 teams, from basically the team that gets the victory royale, all the way down to the 13th place team, each gets points based on their finish and how many teams are remaining when they get eliminated. So here's the first drop. Watching our Echo team. If you look at the bottom right, it's a little matrix, kind of shows who's with who. So PC1 in the top left is Max the T-Rex. Top right is Fovsky, and bottom left is Foxy JJ. So it looks like they're dropping in, heading to the far side of the map. Looks like they got a point there. So let's check on some of our other teams. Let's check on Bravo. Here you see our Bravo team. This is made up of Gav the Best, top left corner, Golden Reaper, top right corner, and XP QWERTY, bottom left. So they look like they're laying on the Daily Bugle. Let's go ahead and head to Charlie team. Let's see. Again, Charlie team's remote. Actually, no need to check on them because we don't have any streams. And here is our Delta team. So Delta team is PC10, Gathodin, and Shark Doge Gaming, PC11. All right, and we just need to figure out PC12 stream. Looks like his isn't coming through. So we'll get that figured out here in a little bit. But they're doing a good job looting up here at the Daily Beagle. And this is the Delta team, Gathan, Shark Doge, and Loot Reaper. All right, so that is Delta. Let's swing back over to Echo, check them out. All right, Echo team, shooting and looting. All right, so looks like the Echo team's up here, the far side of the map. I think we saw them shoot their little, shoot their target all the way out there. So they're up there in the cold area, looting up. Again, you can't eliminate the opposing team until the second circle closes. So they need to exercise some discipline, make sure they're staying away from these other teams. Early eliminations result in lost points for the week and potential lost points for the following week as well. So it's really critical they stay disciplined in these first few stages of the map. Let's swap over to Bravo here. Here's our Bravo team. This is Gav, Golden Reaper, and XP QWERTY. Currently the most points in the league right now, so just doing a really good job as a team. Doing this Fortnite thing well. There you can see him looking at the storm. Really critical to position yourself appropriately in the storm is something we've really been focusing on in practice. Is to kind of strategically place yourself in an advantageous position to get eliminations, but not get pinned between some other teams in there. All right, so Team Bravo, let's check out Charlie here. Again, we're still cannot shoot. We cannot engage the enemy position. Again, Charlie team is not here right now, so we will not be showing them. So let's swap over to Delta. I'm gonna have to remember that. All right, here's our Delta team. We're having trouble with PC12 stream for some reason. We'll have to get that fixed between the matches. We had to restart that computer because of some connection issues with this controller, so we'll have to get that set back up here before the next match. But the team's doing a good job using some splash jugs there to get topped off. So this is Gathgan and Shark Doge Gaming for our Delta team. Let's check in on Echo, see how they're making out. We still got some time until the storm closes appropriately and we can engage each other, so still plenty of time for that. It's all about gathering mats, gathering weapons, and preparing for the fight, the impending fight that's going to happen. Right, so kids are doing a good job communicating, working out their strategies. Swap over to Bravo team here. Bravo team, Gav, Golden Reaper, and XP QWERTY. Moving their way down here. Along this this creek, looks like. There's a little bunker here that you can get a lot of good mats at, so it looks like they're collecting a lot of nice mats and stuff up there. So in another 3 minutes, we should be able to start some engagements here. So that's Bravo team. Let's check out Charlie, see how they're making out. Again, no Charlie team. I got to remember that. It's going to be hard for me. All right, switch over to Delta team. Sorry, that's Bravo team. Switch over to Delta. Check out Delta here. So Gathgan, Shark Doge, and Loot Reaper here. So they're full squad at this point. They actually ran into each other with their cars there. Looks like he's getting turned around. PC-10's getting turned around in his car and following PC-11 and 12. So Gathgan, Shark Doge, and Loot Reaper doing a good job. Not sure why they're shooting at each other there. Don't want to cause any problems for sure. And potentially cause yourself points if you got a stray round squeezed off. Alright, Echo team right here. Max, Fobsky, and Foxy using this little boat to blast across the land here. They're full squad, full health, full shields, all of them. So they look like they're in really good shape at this point, so that's a good sign. PC 1, 2, 3 for the Echo team. Let's head back to the Bravo team. Back over here to the Bravo team. Still looting up. Right, so Gav the best top left, Golden Reaper top right, XP QWERTY bottom left. Still working their way across the map. He's still got some time. You can see they're looking at these other players. They got to be really careful with these other players and being so close to these other players. They're going to be building up around this area. So that's our Bravo team. Let's check out Charlie. There's Charlie team here. Again, Charlie team's not here. I will remember that before the end of the match, I assure you. Charlie team's all playing remote today, so we won't have any eyes on them. Back over to Delta team here. There's Gathgan and Shark Doge and Loot Reaper. They're still playing with their cars here. Really, the focus needs to be on collecting mats and collecting weapons, positioning ourselves in the storm. But that's something the kids learn over time. You know, it is a game, it is fun, and we definitely want them to have fun, and they're achieving that mission today. So, all right, switch over to Echo here. Here's the Echo team. Doing a nice job transitioning. It looks like they're putting themselves in a good place in storm, in terms of the storm, and that. So as soon as this circle closes here in the next 10 seconds, they should be able to start engage, and I'll try to catch up with as much of the action as I can. A lot of this happens really quickly, so Echo team's going to launch there. Let's switch over here to the Bravo team. Looks like they're already engaging another team. A second in, they had their eyes on an opposing team right away. Raining fires down there. You see PC4, Gav the Beast raining some fires down. PC5, Golden Reaper gets a nice long pick there with that shot. And XP QWERTY working his way down. He is going to be able to get that knock and that elimination. They got a full trios here, so you should be able to do some nice cleanup there. So good job with the Bravo team to kind of line up that shot right there. Let's switch over to our Delta team, see how they're making out. Here's our Delta team. Gathigan, Shark Doge, and Loot Reaper making their way across the map. Looks like they are able to clean some stuff up. Not sure if they got that elimination. Looks like they may have gotten that elimination. So good job by XP QWERTY there to get that. Let's go to our Delta team. So here's our Delta team here. This is Gathigan, Shark Doge, and Loot Reaper. Again, sorry about Loot Reaper's feed. We'll get that updated so we can kind of get him on the stream. Oh, he did take a heavy shot there. So somebody is tracking him into that bin. They do knock it out from under, but he's in a fight there. PC11, Shark Doge trying to get that elimination. He's going to get the build on him. He's going to be boxed in here. They're going to drop down in this box. He's going to be in a pump and jump fight. See if he can finish him off, but he's going to get knocked there. So Shark Doge is going to go down. See if his teammates can work their way back to him. PC10. Gathigan is working the way back across to try to get his teammates, see if they can follow up on that and clean that up. So they are getting the but he's going to get knocked as well. So it's just PC12, Loot Reaper in the fight. He's going to bunker down. Let's check in on another team. Let's check in on our Echo team here. Echo team, it looks like PC1, Max, the T-Rex is knocked out. So watching Foxy, JJ, and Fovsky here, they're moving in on another team, taking heavy fires. They're going to have to tarp up from both directions. One of the dangers here is getting pinched in a battle. So they did a nice job ramping up though, but they probably need to move and rotate out there smartly. That looks like what they're going to do, break contact and live to fight another day. So that's our Echo team. Let's head back to Bravo, see how they're making out. So here you see our Bravo team. They're doing a nice job. Looks like a heavy long distance pick there for PC4. We have the best. You can see nice shot lined up by PC5. They're unable to find its way home though. Oh, heavy fire's coming back on PC4. Gav the best. He's going to have to hunker down and get some shields topped off there as they're being pressed by another unit there. Let's check back in on Delta. Looks like he is being heavily fired upon. Obviously, this is, and that's going to do it. That was PC12 there. Loot Reaper was trying to hold out for that team. His teammates got taken out a little bit earlier on that, and he was all by himself there. Let's check in on Echo. It looks like they're moving in on an opposing team here as the sun sets. This is, again, Foxy, JJ, and Fovsky. Looks like Max the T-Rex got eliminated earlier. Pushing in on this opposing team here. You see at the top, Fovsky does a nice job getting behind that enemy position and gets the elimination. Good job by Fovsky there to get that elimination. Foxy JJ moving up high on the high ground. He's got some good angle. He's got some heights on the opposing team. He's able to get some nice picks there. So good job. They've got the high ground and some opposing teams, even though it looks like PC2. Fovsky is knocked. We'll see if he can get down there and get his teammate healed up. Looks like he is down there and he'll be able to do that. Let's check in on our Bravo team while they're healing themselves up. Bravo team's looking really good, solid on health and heals. At this point, looks like XP QWERTY gets a nice elimination there in the box. They're going to take a little moment to heal up there. All right, so let's transition back to our Echo team. They're the other team. They were still in that fight. You can see they're in Storm. At least partially in Storm. Foxy JJ's in Storm, but he's working his way out of it. He's got plenty of health, so he should be able to work his way out of Storm here, especially with the that Spider-Man capabilities. So they are both out of Storm at this point. Let's see if they can find a good hiding spot here to get healed up and topped off. Let's transition back to Bravo. Again, Delta was eliminated earlier. Our Charlie team's playing remote, so really unsure how they're doing. I wish them the best and hope they're doing well. But Bravo team's in a nice fight here to get the another elimination. So they've got 3 or 4 eliminations at this point. High finish, you can see PC5. Golden Reaper is having some nice long-range shots there, but they're going to tarp themselves up and try to get themselves heals in that box. We'll see if the rest of the team wants to push in on them. Nice picks there by Gav the Beast. Gav the best from long range there. Let's transition back to our Echo team while that fight continues. Let's actually just transition right back. Looks like there was a quick fight there. Oh, and just like that, PC5 gets knocked by a Holly Springs ninja player there. So that's going to put them down too. They're pressed in real tight on the Golden Reaper as he was trying to engage him. Nice lined up shot there by PC4. Gav the best. XP QWERTY's in a build fight here. See if he can work his way out of it. Looking at the Echo team, looks like they're in a fight too. Let's check out the Echo team. Too much action going on to try to miss anything. You see Foxy JJ, nice long-range fires from the high ground. Switch back over to the Bravo team here. They did get that elimination. XP Qwerty gets that elimination in that box. So good job there. That should set them up nicely for a strong finish. Back to Echo, who's currently in the fight here. Foxy JJ building his way up there on the bottom side. Favsky in a heavy fight. He's taking heavy fires. He is down to just a small slither there. But they unfortunately were able to take out the opposing player, so he should be able to find some, hopefully, safe space to get healed up there. Let's swap back over to Bravo team here. Bravo team line up some fires. XP Qwerty, ooh, but he takes heavy fires. Not sure where that barrage came from. Someplace down, but he's able to survive that, tarp himself up. You can see XP4, Gav the Beast, walks into that building right into an ambush. Opposing team, he's going to be knocked. Did manage to knock one of the opposing players, but this is just going to be up to XP Qwerty at this point, all by himself for the Bravo team. Transition back over here to our Echo team. Foxy, JJ, and Fofsky doing a good job. Fofsky was really low, managed to get his health and shields topped off there. Max the T-Rex is down at this point, but with just, looks like 29 players still on the map, still plenty of opportunity here. You see XP Qwerty working his way through this building. Let's see, he was able to get the elimination on one of those team players that ended up knocking his players earlier. So did a nice job cleaning that up, and he's going to take some more time smartly to get himself healed back up. So it looks like there's some action here back with our Echo team. You can see the storm's closing in on them. They need to position themselves. They can't be forced, their rotation can't be forced into on another team. You can see PC2, Fofsky throwing around that little area there. He's going to walk in here and get himself tarped up, and they're right below this drop zone. They're going to wait for that resupply to come, and that should be really helpful as they make their way towards the kind of final couple storms of this map. So switching back over to Bravo here. Here you see Bravo. Again, this is just XP Qwerty's fight at this point. Does not look like he has reboot cards. I'm not sure he's going to have an opportunity to get to him at this point. This phase of the fight, it's hard to get to a reboot van. Switch back over to Echo here, who is being pinched by the storm. You can see they did get that resupply. So good for them. That should put them in good shape for these for this last fight. Things are going to get a lot tighter here. Just 22 players remaining on the map. Towson Trition still have two teams in this fight. Switch back over to XP Qwerty here with the Bravo team. He's just going to be kind of working his way across the map. He's being really careful. He's taking his shots. Nice heavy fires there from that top position on top of that build. So he's being really careful, as he should. 1v2 or 1v3 can be lethal at this point of the match. Swap back over here to our Echo team. Down here, they're playing the low ground game. Cross level and some ammunition, getting ready for the next fight. Switch back over to XP Qwerty. Trying to take his shots, trying to line up something nice. He's in a great position with the storm at this point. Raining down fires there, and somebody managed to tarp themselves up, and they returned heavy fires. You can see with damage he quickly took. He gave away his position with that heavy machine gun fire, and they're working their way up towards him. Looks like watching the Echo team on the other shot, they are raining some fires on the opposing team there. Did get some damage on that opposing team. Foxy JJ in the top bottom left, you should say, is doing a good job lining up some heavy shots on the opposing team. All right, let's check in back with XP Qwerty. He's still doing a good job. Still, he's half shields at this point, so something you might want to look at. He moves, rotates within zone, tries to put himself closer to zone here. He's going to cap himself, uncap himself, give himself some shooting lanes. So just two teams from the Triton. As far as I know, I'm not sure about the Charlie team, but I'm not sure if they're still in the fight. Looks like there's 15 players remaining on the map. And you can see how small that zone is with that map check in the top left corner. So it looks like the Echo team's kind of content to play the ground game here. They do have their eyes on opposing player. They're moving across the map. Nice accurate shots. They do get a player in this box. Get the knock, but it is going to knock Foxy JJ. we'll see if they have an opportunity here to tarp him up, get him back in the fight, but somebody's going to force the issue. Good job by PC2, Favsky, to get that elimination and keep his team in the fight, but he is not out of danger, and he's being pressed on and eliminated by a team from Brookfield. So just the Bravo team in the fight with XP QWERTY at this point. He's going to tarp himself up. He does have some looks like some meat there that's going to help him heal up. Going to take out that chicken. He's going to get some of that. Going to help top off his health. So just 7 players remaining at this point. All the other teams have been eliminated as far as I can tell. So it's just the Bravo team from the Triton. Good heavy fires across 24 off the shields with that pick. Another 23. Great position in the storm. Really good. Storm positioning is one of the most critical aspects that we teach on a week-to-week basis. So these kids are taking it to heart and doing a good job rotating within the storm to put themselves in a good position. You can see somebody gets their build shot out from under them by opposing teams. So a little third-party attempt here by QWERTY to get some picks, but he's kind of pinched in by both sides. He wants to be careful not to present himself too early. Again, if you just joined us, this is the first drop of our silver match. Our teams are doing a really good job. A lot of them went deep into this match. Our Echo team finished 5th place, and XP QWERTY with the Bravo teams going deep into this one with just 7 players remaining. So just 6 others on the map. Not sure if it's 2 complete trios. Did get a nice knock there of a Falls Church player shooting across the board. See if he can finish him off. You can see the other player's going to push in on him. He's going to be able to clean up that elimination. So just 6 players remaining. Kind of get some eyes on the other team here while XP QWERTY bunkers down. Here you see the other team. Not sure where this team is from, but they're a full trio at this point. So it's a 1v at least 3. It's probably a 1v3, v2 potentially, rounding out that 6. So does a nice job putting the fires in though. He's going to have to be really careful with the full trio that he's up against. There's 6 players remaining. Check on to see how these other teams are doing. You can see that is a full trio. They all got matching skins, and then it just looks like a Falls Church single player. So check back on QWERTY here. Doing a nice job editing within the storm. He's going to put himself in a good position to collect some more mats. Just 5 players remaining at this point, so probably the trio and then a couple singles with XP QWERTY being the one single. There they are pressing in on him. He's got a tough road ahead of him. Does a nice job editing up. He's kind of mid-edit there. Was able to sneak his way out. Does a nice job. He's going to go up. But 3v1, that's a tough talk to fight, and he's going to get 3rd place. So GG's to our Towson teams here. They all did a really good job. I see improvement week in, week out, and it's a lot of fun to watch. So we'll take a short break. This thing's going to finish out, and we're going to get the boys set up for their 2nd drop. So stick with us. We'll be right back after these messages. All right, welcome back, everybody. We are getting ready for our second drop here. So you can see we're getting ready. Everybody's in the waiting area. We're getting ready to board the battle bus and get dropped across the map here. So here's our Delta team. This is Gaffigan, Shark Doge, and Loot Reaper. We got Loot Reaper's feed up now, so we got all three of them up and running. Alright, so this is again Delta Team Gaffigan, Shark Doge, and Loot Reaper. Each one of the numbers under the team name corresponds with the position and which PC they're at. So PC 10 is Gaffigan, and PC 11 Shark Doge, and PC 12 is Loot Reaper, and that goes for each one of the feeds that we'll be watching. Let's check in on our Echo team here. Echo team had a really solid, I believe it was 5th place finish last drop, so they are doing a really good job. Putting up points and staying deep into these fights. Echo team is top left corner, Max the T-Rex, top right corner, Fovsky, and bottom left corner is Foxy JJ. All right, let's transition over to the Bravo team here. Here you see Bravo team. This is Gav the Best top left, Golden Reaper top right, and XP QWERTY bottom left. They ended up finishing, I believe it was 3rd last round. Really good final stand there by XP QWERTY to hold his own. But the team all did really good, taking most of the team late into the round before they ran into that tough trio there with the Venom skins, I think it was, or something similar. All right, so that is our Bravo team. Our Charlie team is remote today, so we don't have anything from them, but we can jump over here, back over to Delta team. Delta team at the Daily Bugle. This seems to be their happy drop. So Gaffigan, Shark Doge, and Loot Reaper. Doing a good job. Talked to them about kind of really focusing on getting those mats and weapons early in this match. So I think they'll hopefully stock up a little bit earlier in this round and then get themselves ready for the fight. Check on our Echo team. Let's see where they dropped at. Echo team is at Camp Cuddle. Camp Cuddle here, looting up. Getting those chests. Again, you cannot engage till the second circle closes. So we still got a decent amount of time. This whole clock needs to expire, a whole another clock. And then we can look to start to engage. You definitely don't want to engage early. Definitely want to hold our fires so we don't get penalized for early engagements. Alright, so that's the Echo team. Check back on Bravo team. You see Bravo team doing a good job getting them weapons, getting that health. Decent with their inventory at this point. Alright, so let's check in on the Delta team. Here you see Delta. See, they're right here around these other teams. They just got to be really careful when they're around these other teams. All it takes is a stray pickaxe, a little too close to somebody else, and then you can be penalized and lose points for the other week. So it always makes me nervous when there's other teams around because I don't want to see them have a good week of points go for naught because they were hanging out too close to another team and just fortunately engage them and lose points, which happens sometimes. All right, so got our gold team starting to trickle in here. We got our gold match right after this one. So gold team will get 2 drops starting at 4 o'clock. We've also got a gold Rocket League match, so we will be dual streaming at the same time. So if you're coming back for the next match and you pick up our stream on YouTube and you pick the wrong one, they both should be getting streamed to the YouTube channel. Just be careful what you pick. So this is the Delta team here. Let's check on Echo, see how they're making out. We're still not in the engagement zone yet. So still everybody just looting up. You can see he's got some PC2's got some eyes on a llama. Llamas carry a lot of good loot, but looks like another team was over there by them, so you probably don't want to be loot stealing at this point in the match. Alright, so check back on Bravo. We still got plenty of time until the next storm circle. So it is still really early in this match, still looting and matting up. The good news is we did get most of the jerseys in for most of the gamers. There are still a few missing from the shipment, so they'll be here. But the majority of the players do have their jerseys finally. Um, with coronavirus and supply issues, jersey delivery has been really slow these past few weeks, really past few years because of coronavirus. But fortunately, most of the jerseys are in. We'll be able to hand those out. Kids always enjoy finally being able to suit up for those for the season. So, and then we'll get pictures scheduled here pretty soon with the photographer. All right, so Bravo team's done pretty good. We still got a couple minutes here till the storm closes and engagements can start. So that is Bravo team. Let's go to Delta. Again, our Charlie team is playing from home today, so I don't have a feed for them. But that's okay. You can see a building's burning there, so be careful to stay away from that. All right, so we are about a couple more minutes here, and then the engagement should be happening. Coordinating the next match. We got a Rocket League match starting after this. I'm just working on coordinating that. We got Delta team there. Let's check on Echo, see how they're making out. Everybody at this point should be 100% on shields, health, have a decent inventory of weapons, heals, and splash jugs, and minis. And all the stuff you need. Looks like most of them are in pretty good shape, but again, definitely want to see full inventories, if at all possible during this point. So with just about a minute and a half, you definitely want to concentrate on topping off those inventories and being ready for that fight. So here's your Echo team. Let's switch back over to Bravo team here. All right, there's Bravo. So Bravo is Gab, the Golden Reaper, and XP QWERTY. They're here at the bridge. At the bridge, there are the Spider-Man gloves. They're probably already taken at this point, I would imagine, this late in the match. It looks like PC4 doesn't have the Spider-Man gloves. But you can see they're kind of stuck in Storm here. PC5, the Golden Reaper, stuck in Storm. He's going to have to get out of it. He's got a ways to go, too. Hopefully he makes it out of here. He's working his way back, but you definitely can't be caught in Storm this early in the match. Fortunately, that's a tough draw for him. Gav the Best and XP QWERTY are out in front of it. Let's see if he's able to get maybe a vehicle or something to get him there quicker. Does have the canisters there he can hit the top of shields off with. A little bit of help there, but he's definitely gonna have to move to get out of the storm, especially since once the storm closes, the engagements can start. So that whole Bravo team, unfortunately, kind of I think lost sight of the storm there and put themselves in a tough position to start off the fighting. All right, here's the Delta team. Delta team moving in here. Alright, there's Delta. Let's check out on Echo, see how they're making out. They're already getting engagement here. You can see they're boxed down. They're going to edit their way out, see if they have some eyes on the opposing team. You hear a lot of fires going on out there. So let's check Echo on Bravo. Let's see if Bravo made it out of its way out of the storm. So still PC5, but PC4 and 6 doing a good job getting some engagements, gets a knock. PC5, the Golden Reaper, still in Storm and still has a ways to go, unfortunately. PC4, nice job with some long-range hits on the opposing player. Let's see if they can finally clean him up. They are pushing in on him, but they do get the knock there. Good job by Gav to get the knock. And they got another player pushing in on him. Little pump and jump action. He's going to tarp in. They're pushing in hard. But between him and XP QWERTY, able to clear that up. So good job. Let's check it on our Delta team. Good job by Bravo team to get that first engagement. All right, here's the Bravo team. PC 10, 11, and 12. This is Gathgan, Shark Doge, and Loot Reaper. Moving their way across the map here. Let's Delta team. Doesn't look like they have too much action going on, so let's check in on Echo team, see how they're making out. They definitely like the boat. Good way to transition across the map, but it is loud. It definitely does bring a lot of attention in on you. And they got some heavy fires there across along the top of that ridge line. Other teams heavily silhouetted though, see if they can use that to their position. So that's the Alpha. Let's check on Delta team. Looks like they're heavily being engaged here. Here's Delta team. Oh, and they were run up on by a whole squad there. You can see that whole squad pushed up on them hard and took them out. 28th place, but they had a good match last round. So you win some, you lose some, definitely. So let's check on our Bravo team here. Good match for our Delta team there. All right, PC 4, 5, and 6 here, moving across the map. Doing a good job. So that's Delta. I'm sorry, that's the Bravo team. Delta team's been eliminated, so let's check on the Echo team. They're shooting some long-range shots there. Pretty much ridgeline to ridgeline here all the way across this river valley. Nobody's really hitting much of anything. That'd be some tough shooting to get some cracks at that distance. So they're going to push in and rotate around the left-hand side. So doing a nice job rotating, using some terrain and some structures to hide behind, cover each other's movements. Just setting up the match stuff for the Rocket League match coming up. So they did get a nice elimination of Salt Lake City there, so good job. Again, Echo team, let's check in on Bravo, the only other standing team. Our Charlie team may be standing at this point. Unclear how they're doing at this point, but they did knock PVT Puff in there and eliminated him. PC4, Gav the best, so nice elimination there. Using this tornado. Alright, so just watching these teams move across the map here. That is our Bravo team. Let's check in on Echo team, moving their way across the map too, using that tornado. To kind of get them some height, and that allows them to exit that tornado and transition across the valley. They do have eyes across the valley into that desert mountainous terrain there with all the spider webs, taking some long-range shots, but not too effective at that distance. Great, so we'll make sure the kids get their jerseys on the way out of here today. Those that arrive, we do have like I said, we do have a couple of jerseys outstanding. So if you don't get a jersey today, we will get those shortly. All right, so our Echo team's doing a good job exchanging fires, but again, kind of long distance to be getting anything accurate across that way. Let's check in on our Bravo team here. So this is our Bravo team. Doing a good job setting themselves up. Echo team looks like they are moving on the enemy position there. Did get a nice knock there, PC2. Fovsky did a good job. And you get that elimination. Good job by the Echo team. They're in a similar area, I believe, as the Bravo team here. And not too far from each other, I guess. Looks like the Bravo team is just a little bit north of where that Echo team's at. So hopefully they don't run into each other too soon. Still 34 teams on the map, so still plenty of time. All right, kids are super excited to get their jerseys. Always fun to see that. I look forward to seeing them coming in wearing them next week. All right, so let's check in back in on our Bravo team here. You can see they're looking kind of across at that desert landscape while the Echo team is currently in the kind of desert landscape here with that tornado working in. You can see some shots fired by PC1, Max the T-Rex. You can see got somebody there boxed in, PC3. See if they can eventually take him out. PC3 is Foxy JJ. See the other player trying to rotate out of there. Having a heck of a time chasing that player out of the box. They got a couple players pushing in from the opposing side. Actually, it looked like that might be the Bravo team. Definitely eyeing up some shots from the other direction. But the Echo team is going to be working their way out. Again, our Charlie team, not sure how they're doing. Our Delta team, they finished 28th place, but they had a better first round. So definitely nothing to sneeze at. Definitely put some points up this week, and that's all we ask. Put some points up each and every week, and improve. And that's what they've all been doing. Let's check back out on Bravo. Here you see the Bravo team. We're over here at the Aztecan ruins. There you see they got acquired a target. Gav the best shooting across the board. XP QWERTY from the top side. Well, Gav the best on the bottom side. You see PC5, the Golden Reaper. Oh, he's got somebody pushed up, but does get the knock. Nice job on that knock. They were pushing hard up on the Golden Reaper there, but he did a good job reacting. XP QWERTY's being pinched right now. Does manage to get a nice shot on the opposing player, and they're going to be able to knock and take out that player as well. So excellent job. Couple knocks there with the trios pushing in on them. Here you see us switch back to the Echo team here. Echo team's doing a nice job staying deep into this. Just 23 players remaining. They do have their eyes on PC3 shooting across. Foxy JJ, they're going to tarp up. That's that same player I think they've been trying to chase out of that box for a while. See if they can finally take him out. You can see PC1's taking heavy fire. Max the best. He's going to try to work his way around. His teammate got knocked. PC2, Fofsky, got knocked. So see if Foxy JJ can take out that player and get his teammates back in the fight here. Hard to see what where that player is at this point. You can see PC2's crawling around. Oh, PC1, Max, the T-Rex gets knocked too. So right now it's just Foxy JJ. Let's swap back over to the Bravo team. Looks like they're pushing in on an opposing team here. Maybe the same position they're pushing in on. Yes, actually they do take out Max. So they are pushing in on our Echo team. Echo and Bravo team kind of collide here. Oh, heavy fires come across, knock PC5. That's the Golden Reaper down. But they're trying to change the fires, and looks like XP QWERTY is able to get him out of there. Let's check in on Echo, see if they were taken out. Most of them were taken out by that Bravo team. Just the Foxy JJ left standing. You can see right now PC5, XP QWERTY did a good job getting him out of Storm. And he's going to be able to hopefully get him healed up here. But with Storm encroaching on him, he's going to have to wait till that kind of storm stops. See if he can. Looks like he'll be able to crawl his way out of Storm. Let's swap back over to Foxy JJ, last remaining member of the Echo team here. At this point in the Storm, probably not likely to get those reboot cards. So he's kind of eyeing up the opposing team. You can see he's got eyes on. Again, I believe that is the Bravo team he's got eyes on. Yeah, you can see it was actually PC4. You have the best kind of silhouetting himself on that hill. You definitely got to be conscious of those silhouettes. Easy picks sometimes for opposing teams when you're set against that horizon like that. Foxy JJ up here under the overhang. He's going to get himself bunkered down and hunkered down. That's pretty much all you can do when it's a 1v3 situation, particularly against some stiff competition like our Bravo team here. So with the Storm closing, just 13 players remaining here. Again, if you're trying to tune in for the gold match, that'll start shortly after this. We're running a little bit late with this match. But once this one ends, we'll get hopefully queued up and ready for that one. We've also got a gold Rocket League match starting soon. So heavy fires coming in at XP QWERTY there, as well as Gav the Best. The PC5's been eliminated, the Golden Reaper. So they're definitely trading fires across that long distance there. Still Foxy JJ kind of playing sniper mode at this point. He's all by himself, so he needs to camp down and kind of hold his own. Good shots there, top left by PC4. Gav the Best. XP QWERTY there at the bottom. Gav the Best pushing in. He's going to blast his way through that hole, but he's going to have to rotate out of there quickly. Does get some high ground. Does get the knock on Mr. Mosey. So good job. And they got one more here. See if they can finish off this the rest of this trios here. But they are taking heavy fires. Now they're in Storm. Lots to deal with. Good job by Gav to drop down. Does get the get a lot of damage and gets the knock. But he's got to no sooner than that. Gets another player pushed in on him. That's going to be too much firepower. He's not going to be able to handle that. But XP QWERTY is going to come in there, see if he can finish the deal and get his team back in the fight. doing a good job. It's a pump and jump battle, but he's going to be taken out, and they're going to finish in 7th place. So good fight. They just got third partied there. So it's just Foxy JJ still in the fight at this point. So good job by the Bravo team. Good, a couple top 10 finishes, so nothing to sneeze at. So going to switch over here and watch Foxy JJ, last remaining person on the Towson team. He is on our Echo team. All right, good shots, good fires. Gets the knock there, long range for Foxy JJ. He's got another person right there in his sights. He's positioned himself well. The teams are going to have to rotate into him, and he is putting down really accurate, heavy fires. He's going to use those splash jugs to get himself top back off. All right, so Foxy JJ is doing a nice job holding his own here in the last man standing. All right, we are just getting set up for our next matches too. So, oh, nice shots there by Foxy JJ. So we'll have a Rocket League and a Gold Fortnite match right after this. Should just be a couple more minutes, but I want to see how this finishes out. Foxy JJ doing a great job keeping this and holding this, holding the line for the last remaining fight. All right, Foxy JJ here still in this fight. Nice job. Does get some more damage on the opposing player. Did he get in the car? Is Rusty's here? All right, so we are just in the last throes of this battle. Just 5 players remaining. Foxy JJ doing a really good job holding this thing down. So the Echo team is still in this thing with Foxy JJ holding the line. Nice job shooting across. He does an excellent job really positioning himself in good positions where he gets a good avenue of fire on the opposing teams. 5 players remaining. Hard to tell who might, what all might be, who all might be left from the opposing teams. Still 5 players left, so everybody's kind of in camping mode. Might be just a, I'm not sure if it's a full squad or might just be a couple players here or there. All right, Foxy JJ holding strong here. Doing a good, really good job keeping this team in the fight this late in the round. Still 5 players remaining though, so all these players are survivals. But he gets picked by a team from Regina, Canada. There, our friends from the Canadian West Coast. So good job, great job by the team. But they finished 3rd. Excellent finish. Great job by all our teams. We'll go ahead and stop this stream, get set up for the next one for our Rocket League and Gold Fortnite. So come right back after this. We'll see you next time. Thanks a lot and take care.